Delving into the historical and biblical narratives surrounding the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, we embark on a journey to uncover the intriguing fates of individuals who played roles in those fateful events. Their stories, shrouded in both mystery and significance, offer profound reflections on the sacrifice and redemption central to Christian faith. Join us as we delve into the lives of Pontius Pilate, Emperor Tiberius, Casassus Lenus, King Herod of Judea, Judas Iscariot, Apostle Peter, and High Priest Caiaphas. Exploring their paths beyond the crucifixion, Pontius Pilate, the infamous governor. Pontius Pilate, known as the Roman prefect of Judea during the time of Jesus, emerges as a figure shrouded in historical intrigue. While our understanding of his life remains limited, his pivotal role in the trial and condemnation of Jesus Christ reverberates through the annals of history. Pontius Pilate's portrayal in the New Testament, particularly in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, depicts him as a conflicted figure grappling with the weight of his decisions. The pivotal moment of Pontius Pilate's involvement in the crucifixion narrative unfolds during Jesus' trial. In John 18:37-38, Pilate questions Jesus about his kingship, to which Jesus responds enigmatically about bearing witness to the truth. Pilate's subsequent declaration of finding no guilt in Jesus underscores the moral ambiguity of his position. However, yielding to pressure from the Jewish religious elite and the crowd, Pilate ultimately consents to Jesus' crucifixion, symbolizing the collision of political expediency and moral conscience. The aftermath of Jesus' crucifixion casts a shadow over Pontius Pilate's legacy. Historical accounts, such as those by Roman historian Tacitus, suggest Pilate's eventual removal from office and ignominious end, possibly through suicide. The grim fate befalling Pilate, whether through imperial retribution or self-inflicted demise, underscores the profound ramifications of his role in the crucifixion saga. Emperor Tiberius, power and intrigue. Emperor Tiberius, a towering figure in the Roman Empire during Jesus' ministry, occupies a crucial yet enigmatic position in the narrative surrounding the crucifixion. As the second Roman emperor, Tiberius wielded immense power and influence, shaping the political landscape of Judea during a pivotal period in history. While the biblical accounts do not directly implicate Tiberius in the events leading to Jesus' crucifixion, his reign provides the backdrop against which these events unfold. Under Tiberius' rule, Judea was subject to Roman governance, with Pontius Pilate serving as the Roman prefect responsible for maintaining order in the region. Thus, Tiberius' authority loomed large over the proceedings, even if he remained geographically distant. Historical accounts offer varying perspectives on Tiberius' character and demise. According to the Roman historian Suetonius, Tiberius met a grisly end, purportedly at the hands of his successor, Caligula. Accounts suggest that Tiberius was starved, poisoned, and smothered with a pillow, marking a macabre conclusion to his tumultuous reign. Casassus Lenus, a centurion's awakening. Casassus Lenus, a Roman centurion whose name echoes through the annals of history, emerges as a figure of profound significance in the aftermath of Jesus Christ's crucifixion. While his role in the events leading to the crucifixion may seem incidental, his encounter with the crucified Christ marks a transformative moment that reverberates through time. According to apocryphal accounts, such as the Gospel of Nicodemus, Casassus Lenus was the centurion charged with overseeing the crucifixion of Jesus. It was he who, upon witnessing the death of Christ, pierced his side with a spear, as recounted in the Gospel of John. In that solemn moment, an unexpected and miraculous event occurred. The flow of blood and water from Jesus' side splashed into Casassus Lenus' eyes, causing him partial blindness. This physical manifestation of divine intervention serves as a catalyst for Casassus Lenus' spiritual awakening. Overwhelmed by the inexplicable phenomenon he had witnessed, Casassus Lenus is said to have embraced Christianity, recognizing Jesus as the Son of God. Casassus Lenus' conversion to Christianity, amidst the backdrop of Roman oppression and religious persecution, is a testament to the universality of Christ's message of love and redemption. In embracing his newfound faith, Casassus Lenus defied societal norms and embraced a path fraught with danger and uncertainty. However, his commitment to his newfound beliefs did not come without consequences. According to tradition, Casassus Lenus faced imprisonment and eventual martyrdom for his unwavering faith. His willingness to endure persecution and death rather than renounce his belief in Christ embodies the courage and conviction of early Christian martyrs. King Herod's tragic legacy. King Herod, a name synonymous with tyranny and brutality, left behind a tragic legacy marked by cruelty and paranoia. While not directly involved in the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, his actions cast a dark shadow over the events leading up to that pivotal moment in history. As the ruler of Judea from 37 to 4 BC, Herod's reign was characterized by a ruthless pursuit of power and a relentless determination to maintain control. Upon hearing of the birth of Jesus, whom some hailed as the prophesied Messiah, Herod's paranoia was ignited, fearing a threat to his throne. In a desperate attempt to eliminate any potential rivals, he ordered the massacre of innocent infants in Bethlehem, an atrocity that reverberated through the ages, symbolizing the depths of his depravity. The tragic legacy of King Herod reaches its climax in the twilight years of his reign, as his health deteriorates and his grip on power weakens. Accounts of his physical afflictions, including intense itching and pain, paint a portrait of a man haunted by his own demons, tormented by the specter of his own mortality. In the end, King Herod's demise is shrouded in mystery and speculation. While historical records offer varying accounts of his death, Judas Iscariot, betrayal and remorse. Judas Iscariot, a figure steeped in infamy and tragedy, occupies a unique place in the narrative of Jesus Christ's crucifixion. He was the one of the 12 apostles. According to the biblical accounts, Judas's descent into betrayal began with his agreement to hand Jesus over to the religious authorities in exchange for 30 pieces of silver. This act of treachery, sealed with a kiss in the Garden of Gethsemane, marks a profound betrayal of trust and loyalty, casting Judas into the role of antagonist in the grand narrative of redemption. In the aftermath of Jesus' arrest and trial, Judas's remorse becomes palpable as he grapples with the consequences of his actions. Stricken with guilt and overwhelmed by the weight of his betrayal, Judas attempts to return the blood money to the religious leaders, only to be met with rejection and condemnation. The New Testament accounts offer a grim portrayal of Judas's final moments, highlighting the torment of his conscience and the depths of his despair. His death, marked by ignominy and shame, serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of betrayal and the perils of succumbing to the temptations of greed and ambition. High Priest Caiaphas, condemnation and legacy. High Priest Caiaphas, a central figure in the crucifixion narrative, occupies a complex and controversial role in the unfolding drama of Jesus Christ's trial and condemnation. As the high priest of the Jewish people during the time of Jesus, Caiaphas wielded significant religious authority and influence within the Sanhedrin, the Jewish religious council. Caiaphas's role in the events leading to Jesus' crucifixion is depicted in the New Testament accounts, where he is portrayed as a key figure in the trial and condemnation of Jesus. In Matthew 26, 57-68, and Mark 14, 53-65, Caiaphas presides over a gathering of the chief priests and elders, questioning Jesus and ultimately accusing him of blasphemy for claiming to be the Son of God. Caiaphas's role in condemning Jesus to death underscores the religious and political tensions of the time, as well as the clash between Jewish religious authorities and Roman governance. Reports suggest that his death occurred during a period of upheaval, possibly linked to the changing tides of political power in the region, though exact details remain shrouded in historical ambiguity. Nonetheless, his passing marked the end of an era, leaving behind a legacy fraught with controversy and intrigue. In conclusion, the intricate tapestry of lives woven through the crucifixion narrative echoes with lessons of forgiveness, redemption, and divine grace. As we contemplate the fates of those involved, we are reminded of the boundless love and sacrifice embodied by Jesus Christ.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.